Hey guys, hope you're well. So I just wanted to do a video on unconditional love, and why it's not really common in today's life, and why it's so beautiful to have, and it's so good for relationships. So firstly, before we get started, what is unconditional love? Unconditional love is simply that. There's no conditions around love itself. So why it's so great is because it gives the freedom to others and yourself to be you, and also just to lead with love, I suppose, is the main thing. And people love that. Some examples of that is if you've ever had a pet like a dog or anything, they got unconditional love. They're just happy to be around you for what at your lowest times, for whatever it is. They don't project anything onto you. They just love you fully. That is probably my definition of unconditional love. So I'll give you some examples, and there's millions of what is an unconditional love. So, and we've all been there. So firstly, it's like if you ever have a friend and you have an expectation of what a friend should do, like, oh, I'm going to an outing, dinner, movies, wedding, that sort of thing. If they don't turn up, then, I'm going to disown them. They're not my friend. Is that unconditional love? And the answer is no, because you put a condition around love itself, and that is not love. Two, and this is so common, there's expectation on men and women. From a man's perspective, it's like he has to provide, he has to, initiate the first thing in a relationship or whatever, and is that stemming from unconditional love? No, because you put a condition around what love should be. And the big one for me, and I've seen this a lot in my life, is number three is, and this is just a general one, I'll just come up the top of my head. Three is like a big one, is whenever you try to put an expectation on any sort of friend on how they should live their life, a partner, how they should live their life, even a family member on how they should live their life, how they should change themselves to be better or whatever like that, essentially change them and put a control measure on them. That is definitely not stemming from unconditional love, because you've now put a condition around love. So I've seen a lot of dating advice. I don't want to just target dating advice, but a lot of advice on social media, and it's flaky at best. And most relationships are flaky at best because they don't have unconditional love. So the best advice, I think, is lead with unconditional love. And the main thing, it's not about them, it's about you. So why would someone not have unconditional love? Is because they're not giving themselves unconditional love. So if you want that, you should definitely give yourself unconditional love. Accept yourself. Don't try and change yourself. Accept who you are as a person and love yourself fully, and just give yourself unconditional love. The thing is, if you can't love yourself fully with unconditional love is love, then you can't ever love anyone else that way. So start with yourself, and also ask, whenever you start to project things out onto other friends, family, ask yourself, are you leading with unconditional love? Are you putting a condition around the love? And if you are, you're not leading with unconditional love. So happy healing, guys. Much love. I just thought I'd share that because it's a big one, and it's not really, you never really see that much on social media, life, TV, ever. I very rarely see unconditional love, So start living with unconditional love.